like and subscribe. A small introduction. I will not name the real names of the characters, and I will not name the city where the events took place. This is not the point is the story itself. When I heard it, I was horrified. The narration on behalf of a law enforcement officer is more convenient. We have an area that is not very prosperous. You know, those where the old people in Khrushchev apartments stayed to live, and the rest of the apartments were occupied by marginal people. A family settled there, where and how they were formed there, it is not really known, whether it was an inheritance or some other luck. Family of 3: mother, father, son. My son is 7 to 8 years old. Parents from the family of Bucharans. The son is a beggar. He always ran around by himself, but he behaved politely with neighbors, greeted, helped grannies carry bags to the apartment. Several times we received complaints about noise, scandals, loud music from their apartment. We came, warned, but what's next? Usually limited to a warning, in extreme cases a small fine. One day, a grandmother called us, a neighbor on the landing of this marginal family. Her apartment bordered directly on theirs. She said that for the second day in a row she heard a systematic knock in her room from the direction of their apartment, almost without interruption. You know grannies who find fault with everything. However, we reacted, went to check what happened, anticipating another reprimand for bad behavior. Arriving at the place, we called the apartment. Nobody opened up to us. They knocked for a long time. A neighbor grandmother joined us. She called us to her apartment to hear that there really was a sound. We went in for order and really heard this knock. Systematically, clearly, and loudly, knock, knock, knock. However, they returned to the landing and continued to knock on the neighbor's apartment. But then it occurred to one of our employees to simply pull the door handle. She gave in. The door opened and we entered. The disgusting smell of decay hit his nose. You can immediately recognize it, especially if you encounter this not for the first time. We quietly and cautiously peered into the kitchen, into the large room, but saw nothing. We moved on and opened the door to the bathroom. It was also clean. But then we moved on to a room that adjoined the granny neighbor's apartment. The door was closed, but not locked. When we opened it, a truly disgusting picture appeared before our eyes. The room was empty, but on the floor, in the middle of the room, there was a mattress. The father of the family sat on it and just stupidly ate the remnants of what was left of his wife, smearing blood on his face. The floor and walls were spattered with blood, and there was a smell of blood and excrement. The smell and the disgusting sight made him sick. The man repeated the same words, "If you don't eat everything, then you'll be fucked up, they'll take it." It got creepy. The guys that were with me reacted and rushed at him, twisting and bending him. But he did not resist, but simply burst into tears and yelled, "Sinaya, BL asterisk." Although this sight first caught our attention, we looked at the far wall and saw that a severed child's hand was hanging from a string that was attached to a hook in the ceiling. She sways and hits the wall with her knuckles, making a regular thud. What is the result? The man was taken away. Most likely, he is waiting for a long examination and, as a result, a psychiatric hospital. He didn't speak, he was silent like a fish. We did not receive any information, but the most important thing is that he was sober. A blood test showed nothing. Is the man crazy? After a search of the apartment, we found whole nail plates in the drain of the sink in the bathroom, which belonged to a woman, possibly the wife of this man. But the son, his body, his traces, except for the hand suspended from the ceiling, we never found, no matter how hard we tried. The case was closed over time, attributing everything to a man who allegedly killed his family. Don't forget like and subscribe.